That's awesome. That is awesome. That's cool. I love these interviews because I can find out so much about people that I had no clue, and so it's really mind blowing. I saw your video the other day with the Duncan as well, so I was like, okay, I know he's got some hops.
Yeah, that was a long time. That was on a. I will give it credit for not being a 10-foot rim.
Yeah, I saw somebody called you out.
Yeah. But back in the day, like you said, basketball was my sport, and I played it pretty well, men's leagues and high level. We just used to play a lot, but. So I was working as a personal trainer and really decided, man, I wish I could translate this to training more athletes, and I kind of had to make my own, create my own job in that aspect. So I did more research. I looked in the NSCA stuff. I got my CSCS. I passed it the first time. I really started. All right, how do I start training teams? And the first team I ended up working with was at Norwich University, which is the oldest military college in the country. It's in Norwich, Vermont. And their rugby coach, I was actually doing like a free kind of just training fitness program for his daughter, who was in like 3rd or 4th grade. They brought the kids to the health club. And him and I just started talking afterwards, and I kind of was telling him about myself and what I do, and he was like, do you think you could do this for a rugby team? And I knew nothing about rugby at the time, but of course I'm trying to get started, and I was like, sure. And so he was great. His name is Bob Wegler. He's still there at Norwich as their rugby coach. He gave me a ton of information about the sport of rugby, which then helped me in my kind of program design, needs analysis stuff, looking at energy systems, and that was the first team that I worked with. And then once I did that, I was hooked. So then I started running a strength and conditioning camp every summer for 13 to 18-year-old kids at our facilities. At that time, I kind of moved up the ladder as a fitness club. I was the fitness director, so I oversaw all the personal training and all the, as you know, running a facility, all those other things that go into that. Yeah. At one point, I took over the group exercise program, so I oversaw the spinning and step aerobics and all those classes, yoga instructors. I mean, I don't know why I ever agreed to do that. Right. Managing, but I mean, it's just been about being able to be good with building relationships and dealing with people and managing your time.